and lows, highs and lows. It's all the same. Highs and lows, highs and lows. Keep all your game. Highs and lows, highs and lows. It's all the same. Highs and lows, highs and lows.
Hello and welcome to another video. So we're returning back to Namadji. It's been a couple of years and this has been on my wish list for a long time. I'm really excited to finally be here. We're on a 3-day 2-night circuit around Namadji, taking in Legoland. And what else have you got in store for us?
Oh, I think we started at the honeysuckle campground and come here first, and we'll go to another spot called Troy's Walls, and then after that we'll find a old campsite in the valley tucked away not far from here, I think.
Really excited about this one. And we've got two of our good friends from the gang, our old gang of 5. We've got Murray and Greg Jr. Unfortunately, Greg Sr. couldn't be with us today, so it's the 4 of us, and you'll catch up with the other guys after. What an absolutely phenomenal, magical place this is. It's an absolute rabbit warren and maze of rocks and hidden gems and unbelievable. Just and balancing rocks and rocks on top of rocks. Amazing. Everybody's gone off on their own direction and I can't find anybody. I'll try and find my way back to the bags. We're just about to reach the end of this little side track and it's all navigation from here from Shane. Well, we haven't walked too far. We've just walked around the edge of the side of the mountain, and you can see Legoland over my shoulder. And we've decided we could not pass up this view for lunch. So this is going to be an awesome lunch spot this afternoon. Right, we're all finally together. So I will now officially introduce our friends. You remember Greg Jr. He's been on a few hikes. And Shane's best man, Murray, he's also been on a few trips with us. So yeah, it's going to be a very enlightening and interesting trip. It's never a dull moment when you've got these guys around. So we're looking forward to having a good few laughs and showing you a few places around. I'm starving, and as you can tell, I've got a bit of a head cold. I'm coming at the tail end of it, so it's been pretty yuck. But I'm still having a bit of trouble booting it, but it wasn't going to stop me on this trip. But anyway, I don't have any taste buds at the moment, so I'm just going to eat whatever, just as long as I get food into me. So yeah, I'm not really in the mood for doing too much fancy stuff this weekend. We just eat the basics and take in the sights, and that's what this hike is going to be about, is the awesome sights. But anyway, time for a peanut butter wrap. I'm ready for it. I'll just eat spoons of peanut butter.
You bought a spoonful.
Cheers. So we've just gone off track now, so we're cutting across country. Oops. To the next spot that Shane's got marked for camp tonight. So I think it's going to be really good when we get there. We've looked at Google Maps. Yeah, it's actually at this time of the year, a lot of the undergrowth's it's very trippy and very slippery. Shane's already gone down. Well, we've hit a really beautiful, interesting spot here. So everyone's just dropped their packs. We're going to have a scout around and see if there's anywhere worth camping, or we might just push on a bit further. For anybody watching at home, do not try this at home. Murray is an experienced rock climber, pack rafter, and everything else crazy in the outdoors. And I'll add experienced canyoner on top of everything else.
You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know.
You look like roadkill for a moment. It's plenty of cracks here.
You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little.
We'll have a look at this. I don't think this area's got a name.
We've got Sonia's swamp.
Yeah, okay, it's been Chris and Sonia's swamp. How miserable. Well, at least I'll be remembered for something. But anyway, we're going to drop our packs. We're going to have these awesome views this afternoon and in the morning. All right, we're going to just have a little scout around, see if there's a good spot we can set up tents and sit around a nice campfire. I think we're going to be right wood. So we've been scouting around, found one not too bad spot on the edge of the swamp. Some nice little flat dry spots, possibly able to have a fire, but most of it is absolutely out of the question, even though it's damp underneath. The fire would just rip through across the top of all of this, and we do not want that. But anyway, we're going to head up to this saddle and see if there's anything up here. Well, we have found, well, Greg found this second potential spot. It's quite nice and flat and dry and plenty of timber, and the grass is safely short enough so we could have a fire in the middle and it's not going to get away from us. And it's, I think it's coming up to about 3 o'clock, so we really don't have much time left to decide and then start cleaning. So cleaning up and setting up. Everyone's kind of gone in different directions looking for sites. So I'll have to report this one back to Shane, I think. See what he and Murray think. Alright, well, we have settled on this open flat spot here. It's the best we can do. A little bit of cleaning and I think it'll be quite a good little campsite, and we're right at the foot of these magnificent granite boulders. It's going to be a lovely sunset the way this weather's going. Well, that's us all set up. We've got a new four-season tent. It's a Mont tent, and we thought we'll give it a test run in these conditions. It's going to be pretty cold down here for our next trip in the snow. So yeah, it's we've obviously done a test run at home, but this will be the first time putting it through its paces out in the true bush environment. So looking forward to seeing how it goes. So I'll give you a little tour. There's a door on one side of this festival, pretty big. I think the festival's almost a tent in itself, but it's awesome area if you need to be cooking. There's another little entry door over on the other side, and then you've got this big surf tunnel, wind tunnel behind us, and that's I think there's 2, 4, 6, I think it's about 8 pockets, 2 on each side. So yeah, you're not short of pockets, and then there's vents everywhere. We'll give you a proper rundown. We'll do a proper rundown of this tent another day, but for now we're going to get unpacked. I think we're going to look forward to chilling. We just going to really just kick back and enjoy the fire tonight with a nice stiff drink and some great company, and I think we'll call it a night and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's a very, very cold one this morning, and I need to have my gloves on. Good morning, sweetheart. I've just got the fire going. We've had a bit of a sleep in this morning. No frost down here, but there's a bit of a headwind over top. And yeah, the guys are still having a bit of a sleep in, which is good for them. I've had 12 hours, I think, and it's enough. But anyway, we're going to get a nice hot coffee going and some breakfast, and going to be just a nice easy walk today. I don't think we have to walk too far to the next campsite, but just lots of sightseeing and exploring along the way. That's what we're looking forward to. Anyway, coffee first. I think we're almost done, ready to head off. We've got layer upon layer upon layer. So we're all very bright and colourful and non-coordinated. But yeah, I think Shane's plan is we're going to head up this saddle behind me, up onto the ridgeline. And then from there, I'm just following like a sheep. So it should be just a nice chilled day with a bit of luck.
Horrific scrub too.
I think I might have jinxed myself.
Yeah. I don't know if the tree looks old enough, but it's so cold it probably grows very slow up here.
So it's not a Coolamon cut, is
Well,
it?
could be. Who knows?
Dead end.
A dead end, yeah. It says a sign that says go back.
We're kind of walking backwards and forwards at the moment. There's just a lot of fallen timber and trees. So yeah, we go one way and then we turn back and we're trying another way. We're just trying to get in front of me. There's another nice big rock area, but it's very thick scrub.
Flat here, and this direction is
Yeah.
open.
So there's a bit of it. So we want to sort of curve out and around.
We'll just go around that.
Trying to put the shades on this morning. Yeah, just to keep the eyes a bit more protected. Just having a little morning tea break. Stripped off, warming up, so it's nice and comfortable now. And the guys are just checking their coordinates and making sure they're heading in the right direction. Murray and Shane have actually done quite a few nav shield competitions together, so I think they came second place one year. So yeah, they're pretty in their element here. They're loving it.
In this creek here, where'd you say was that Gorilla Rock down there? One of them somewhere.
It's because my one doesn't show the boulder. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Does it give you, what was your coordinates there for Gorilla Rock? Okay. Probably that one.
It's yeah.
787?
786.
Yeah.
602. 606.
Into a nice steep descent here, but as Shane said, it's not as bad as the Endrick River. It's probably as steep, but the ground's very different. So plenty of grip for the feet and things to hold on to. So we're actually descending down into an unnamed creek. Apparently it's supposed to open up and get a bit clearer. We've got Burumba Rock, one of those ones. I think it might be a bit further over behind me, Burumba Rock, but that's in the area we are. It's very different to the south.
A bit prickly.
Yes, that's what we call, or what Murray calls, was it pack puri?
Pack puree.
Is it a pop puri? I just finished lunch and Greg discovered he's got green slimy floaties in his water that he topped up, so and he'd put a Puratab in there, so yeah, we have to start all over again. Anyway, we're just packing up. Needed that little rest, especially with my head cold. It's just like I was starting to lose fuel, so yeah, it was good to just sit down and have a little recharge. We've still got a K to go, but we're really liking this spot here because the rest of it's just still very thick scrub, so we're a bit concerned it's not going to open out the way we are hoping for it to. So on we march. And I'm still sniffling like a snooty little baby. It's really good with Shane and Murray. They're both very good at navigating, and Greg is too, he does some. But I thought, well, we're doing our death march through this scrub, make a few comments, but they kind of just naturally, or one will take the lead and the other will hang back a bit, so one has a go at navigating, and then they'll just naturally change a bit later down the track. There's no egos. They just work really well together. So we're actually really struggling to find anywhere to camp. It's a really dense area of the park, so we've decided we probably won't be back in these parts again. There's so much more better spots down in the south. But anyway, for now, we are struggling to find somewhere to camp, and Shane's just dropped his pack. He's going to check over on the other side of the creek. It looks like there's a nice big flat area on top. We're going to keep it in mind. We've only got a couple of 100 metres further down to go to the target point, but all failing, this might be the spot we have to come back to. Now we've got Murray going in the opposite direction to check over on the other side of the hill. So we're dividing and conquering at the moment. So what did you say the verdict was over here?
We could do it, but we've got to do a bit of work. We've got to move some burnt timber and pull a few things out of the ground. But anything up there?
Get better further on, but
Alright, so the decision's been made. We're going to stay here. Just got to get over across the little creek. We've got water and some flat spots to camp. We really wanted to go to Flat Rock, or White Rock I think it was called, but it's still another 500-600 metres away.
There's no guarantee of water there.
Yeah, no guarantee of water. I mean, we've got to cart water up there, and if it turns out to be a big mistake, we will be really screwed as far as finding somewhere to camp. So, and it's 2 o'clock, and the rate we're travelling, we'll lose daylight before we find somewhere. So I think we're going to just not cut our losses and just take this one, and we'll go and visit White Rock in the morning on our way out. It's pretty good. There's definitely a lot of house cleaning to do to make it doable. Just that we've got a ginormous semi-load trailer tent.
The garden was blessed by the gods and me and you. We ran away to find ourselves some truth. Oh, What you waiting for now? What you waiting for? We counted all our reasons, excuses though we made. We found ourselves some treasure and threw it all away. Oh, what you waiting for now? What you waiting for? What you waiting for now? What you waiting for? And when I dance alone and the sun's beating down.
Here's our big girl all set up.
Big girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bigger than longer than a car.
Control and the veils overused, blame it on me. What you waiting for now? What you waiting for? Caught in the tide of blossom, caught in the carnival. Your confidence forgotten, I see the gypsies roll. What you waiting for now? What you waiting for? What you waiting for now? What you waiting for? And when I dance alone and the sun's beating down.
Oh, that's super, so good.
So these in cold fry, like little mac and cheese sachets to put in the cup.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Yeah, so I'll have one of those next, and then
Yeah, she my empty cup. There you are,
other people that have
right
worked
in front of me, a brand new day. Sunrise over sea, no longer.
Want a bit of Coke?
My cup half empty, 'cause there you are,
Can't do anything to it because some will be too hot.
and your mom in front of.
Well, since Greg couldn't make it today on this trip, we thought we'd do a photo, and we forgot to write on the bottom "in loving memory."
But he's not dead.
Look what you're missing out on, Greg. Cheers.
it'll be like a one in a morning.
Butterscotch whiskey tonight. Shane's been having a lovely time telling his campfire stories. So I'll say goodnight on behalf of both of us, and we'll see you in the morning. Say goodnight, sweetheart, and you go back to telling your campfire stories. Night, everybody.
Love you, now jump down with that.
Good morning. This morning, it's a very cold one this morning. Everything's frozen, including my fingers. But yes, we're making an early start. It actually rained through the night, and then everything's frosted over since then. So yeah, the tent's going to be a bit of a bummer to pack up the way it is. But anyway, we'll get going as soon as we can this morning because we've got a bit of a walk out. Yeah, there's still a couple of sites to see this morning or today that we're looking forward to. before we head home. Anyway, coffee time.
Still got a spoon in there.
Time to start packing up. It's a whole different process in this tent.
We'll take a detour to the white rocks over here.
We'll go to the foot of it and have a look. Well, we've reached White Rock. We've dumped our packs, so we're just going to go and have a little quick look over here. As I said, we'll probably only get to the foot of it. There's no way we're going to get up on top safely, I don't think. Oh, yeah, that was good to come up here. Views. We needed some views. Have to have some reward for all the effort we've put in this hike. the final leg of our adventure. We've ditched the backpacks, snuggled them away, and we're heading up. We're trying to work out how you say, is it Burumba or what's the word again, Greg? The mountain?
Burumba.
Booroomba Rock. So I've actually been scurrying up here like a rabbit. Makes a change from lagging well behind Shane. But it's wonderful when you don't have a backpack. And I've been told to go slower. Can you believe it? He's right over my shoulder. Well, here we are, up on top. So we started off with a nice, spectacular location at Legoland, and we are going to finish off here at Burumba Rock.
When you're only counting time till the continents collide, but out your window, going somewhere new, I see it through. And the hand of fate that I drew,
Spectacular.
had me down and
What
out, but
amazing views.
I've come to. And yeah, I poured out my soul, what I can undo, but I see it through. Close to the truth, and the night is closing on you. And when you're feeling small, oh, you're bulletproof, I see it through.
We'll leave it here on a high, literally, and we'll say goodbye. So bye for now.
See it through.
See you, folks. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you next time.
And I see it through.
I used to get high for a living, believing everything that I saw on my TV. I used to get high for a living, eating all the bullshit food that they sold me. I used to get high for a living, thinking that my destiny was out of my control. I used to get high for a living.
Show us a bit of butt, Greg. Just a walking snot today. Wet bush. Been around these boys too long. They've been having filthy jokes all night and all morning, mostly at my expense.
It's been a blast. Till next time.